the ribs. Oh. Handmade, right here in the UK, in my shop. Welcome to NawFabz. Right, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I do apologise if camera is not as good as usual. It's because I didn't really intend on doing a video today with my phone. Didn't bring camera stuff today. I wasn't supposed to be doing this car behind me. I was supposed to be doing another car, what's a no-show. They're now added to the waster list. Don't be a waster, folks. If you're not going to... Yeah, 2 people. If you're not going to show up, just give me a call and just say, look, I can't make it. I'd have a lot more respect for you than if you just don't show up and then don't answer your phone calls. But anyway, I haven't brought camera stuff, so I'm doing today's video on my phone. This is a car what we're actually booked in tomorrow. I'm going to do it today. Can't bother to go home and fetch camera stuff. If you've watched the other video, which is this video, the Passat video, you'll know how much of a pain it is to do a 2014 onwards downpipe. The DPF is a horrible job to get off. Well, you can guess what this one is. Exactly the same job. But there's a twist on this one. So let's have a quick before sound clip, shall we? Let's see what it actually sounds like now as stock. It's going to sound a little bit different to stock. Go on then. Car can get in. Yeah, I do apologise, the audio is not going to be as good. I haven't got any external mics or anything with me today, so we're relying on the phone completely. Go on then. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, Rev. Wait. Let's go and have a look why it sounds weird. Right, switch it off. So the reason it sounds weird is because this customer is my type of customer. They're already like a mechanic themselves. They've already seen how much of a pain it is, and they didn't really want to pay the labour for me to remove all the DPF and everything. So they removed it all themselves. Bonus! Yeah, and then drove it 20 mile here with no DPF on. Absolutely perfect. My type of guy. So now, we're doing a full straight pipe on this turbo back straight pipe. The reason I'm doing a video on it is because I haven't actually done a straight pipe on a 2014 onwards, so let's do it today. Obviously it's going to be a heck of a lot easier. I'm going to get straight into it. I ain't going to drop no subframe, I ain't going to do anything. We're literally just straight into building, so let's get at it. What's he done then? Is it all gone? Oh, everything's gone. Everything. All's gone, look.
Just obviously exhaust flap to be away, isn't there?
Exhaust flap, so that he's left that plugged in to keep it out of limp mode, hasn't he? But look at that, look at all this space. I've got no messing around to do whatsoever, absolutely none. Straight into building, which is exactly what I like. He wants it straight piped all the way back, full on send. It's got a different diffuser on it, so he's having dual ovals either side. Look, my dog's going mad because I've got phone light on, look, he's daft. What a plonker. Yeah, we're doing dual ovals, so like Cupra style, RS3 style. 2.5 inch all the way. First job then, we need to make this turbo flange, so this is literally just a piece of 2.5 inch I've pulled out of my off-cut bin, and this will do the job. We'll flare it up. It's got paint all over it from when we renovated unit, but we'll clean all that off. It's still stainless tube. You'll see down there, look where we need to go. Yeah, there we go. Down there, look, we need to make that fit that. Now, I would have done this from underneath normally, but it's absolutely lathered in oil under there. It's got a great oil leak, so we're not bothering. We're going to do it from the top. A little bit harder for you to see. But... Hey, come over here, Connor. Straight on cone, no messing about. Right now, I haven't actually got his old one to match it up to the size, but what I have got is this one from when we did that Passat. So we'll just match it up.
Looks pretty good to me, that.
What's a fraction more, and I mean a fraction. Right, a tiny bit more, and then we'll do middle locator.
It looks crazy. Quality on your phone looks better.
It does. It looks quality on.
It looks way better.
Hopefully it looks good on for these guys on YouTube. Right, we need to trim that down. Pocket full of pens last night, I did. So that now does not want to be that long, obviously. It wants to be really short. Probably something like that. So we'll get a clamp, we'll slide it over there, draw around clamp, cut that off. I'll let Connor do that now. And then I'll make the middle locator and I'll show you in a second exactly what it looks like. Nice to see Connor's got his Bluetooth goggles on, just in case any health and safety are watching. They are 1.2 meters away from him right there on shelf. He's choosing not to use them. If his eye falls out, it's not my responsibility. So there's the rough version of it. So the internal locator helps it see central on turbo, very important. As you can see at the moment, very, very rough. We're going to clean that up, pulse that round, pretty it up. Next time you see that in a minute, it should be like brand new. There it is then, all beautified up, cleaned, TIG welded round there. Does it fit? Oh yeah, absolute dream. Right, next step then is, I know that needs to go straight onto a tight radius 90, which is that there. So we're going to tack that straight onto that. And then I'm already cutting the next piece in bandsaw over here, look. Basically a tight radius again, but with 1 inch off. So get that cut off, get that tacked on, see where that lands us underneath. Right, there's where we've got to so far. It's not really easy for us to film making it, which is why we don't. But yeah, that's what we've got so far. Now that should fit. Probably have to feed it in from bottom up here, aren't we? Probably have to feed it up there.
I'll jump up ladder
and then we can get flex. In fact, may as well tack flexi on, aren't you?
Well, no, because maybe we could use that as a...
Yeah, but we don't want to be bending flexi, so I reckon just tack it on. Tack it straight on. So that's in there, fits nice, flexi's tacked on, but the issue we're having is that we're a pain in the ass to get in, because of the way that they've done the EGR cooler line relocation. So it doesn't sit where it should sit, if that makes sense. So it's actually a bit of a pain to get in and out as it is. So if we make it any longer, it's going to be almost impossible. So what we have to do here, we have to put like a V-band here. Little 2-inch bit welded in that, drop a V-band on it, and then this downpipe section will then be removable to restore it, and hopefully we can still get it out, or should I say, get it back in. We're going to be able to get it out like that, aren't we? So we've just got it in, but once we've put another tiny little bit more length on end of this, it might be a struggle to get it in and out. We'll see. That's next plan. Also, as you can see, it is not quite in center again because of how that coolant line's being done. It should be further this way, but it's not end at world. I'm not altering coolant lines. We'll just come down here offset, and then when we get further back here, we'll just swerve it back straight at center. Once we get to there, it's a dream, I reckon. We'll see how we get going, won't we? Hopefully it fits back in a second when we put that on. Nice. So Connor's got all that front bit all welded up, downpipe. That's ready to go back on now. V-band there. We've put it right up to edge at flexi. A little bit of tube in between and wheel locator on it. Hopefully we can still get it back in. I think we'll be all right. It came out from underneath second time I tried, so I think we'll be good. There's a split I've just been making. That's obviously for the back section. Now I need to make the mid pipe. Let's get that downpipe on. Get all sensor screwed in and plugged in and job done on that bit, and then yeah, we'll start making this mid pipe to link to that. There we go, got it started now.
Can we get to that middle sensor already?
Yeah, you can get to it. It'll be tight, but we'll get it. Yeah, anyway, there's good. We just need to get these sensors screwed in now, and then we're going to come off of that. Down here, and we're going to swerve back straight, down middle of this tunnel. It's going to be a 60-degree bend there, 60-degree bend back, 60-degree bend there, 60-degree bend back, to middle, into my split, 90-degree, 90-degree. tailpipes. That's the plan. Beauty. There we go, just like we said, bend down, quick swerve right and left, or back left and then back right, whichever way you're looking at it. Straight down middle at tunnel. Beautiful. Right, Connor's going to tack this to that V-band now. We're going to get a couple of tacks just to hold that there. Then we're going to get these hangers done. Then we're going to weld that up, and then that is all the front section done. We'll come off of that, get the rest of it done. So this is one of them jobs. It's not an hard job. It's just slow, really, just piecing it all together and making sure it's all right. But we'll get it there. I mean, I've not just been doing this all day either. I had an E30 in this morning, which, not ashamed to tell you, an exhaust what we've done, and it had cracked straight round silencer. It happens. I suppose one thing about business is it shows a lot about a business how they rectify when things go wrong. Simply, he's had a car in this morning, just chop silencer out, put a new one straight in there, no questions asked. That's how my warranty works. No quibbles, job done. Like, I'm not going to try and bodge it or make a mess of it. It's a nice car, classic car, exhaust was bad boy. Why reason it failed? I had some inferior caps at one bit. The caps were shite. That's the end of that. So now I've got the proper ones in. Obviously on the day, all I could do was work with what I had. It is what it is. Now we've changed it, so that's done, dusted. So yes, things are a little bit slower today because I've been doing this as well. And we have got another job here as well, Merc. We have broke Flexi, which is a nightmare. So yeah, progress on this is just steady away. Like I said, it's not even today's job, it's booked in tomorrow. It's not even today's job, so there's no rush. Ask me what we're going to do with this thing. I don't know, because if we unplug it, it's probably going to go straight in limp mode. If we're going to be doing any mapping alterations, then we can just unplug it and we can just sort it, but if not, it's probably going to get entire wrap back up. I don't know, I need to speak to the customer about that. I tell you, this is the only time I'm absolutely praying for snow, because I've got this Can-Am in here. We are doing exhaust on it, but this is a good mate of mine's, and he's just essentially told me just keep it as long as you need type thing. He just said, I was like, oh, I want to keep it for a bit because I want to go for a play in it, and that is like, just keep it till summer then if you want them. I don't need it that long, but if it snows, just know, I am out in this weekend if it snows. I think he's actually gone on holiday, so he don't care. But yeah, if it snows, I am out playing in this. Obviously, I've got permission off the customer. I would never just take somebody's pride and joy out for a spin, like joyriding all night. But yeah, Adam who owns this, he does not give a toss. He's just said, go out, go and enjoy yourself in it, because he never uses it, just sits in his unit. So I am absolutely praying for snow. Hopefully about 4 foot's worth, but we'll probably get a centimetre's worth. It's forecasted, but we'll see. So Connor's been finishing that up. Look at his welds, look, they're coming along, aren't they? They're not bad. Nice, actually. Just needs to work on his stop-starts a little bit. Get them stop-starts dialed in and these welds will be lovely. Tell you, he's coming along nice with welding. So there's not much left on that now. We'll get that dialed up pretty quickly now. But oh, check this out on these heaters, boys. So if you haven't watched my heater video, well, we've got up there, look. We've got 2 max speeding rods, diesel heaters. Now, originally, them little bit of ducts of what I had, you could see them that they were just sort of like quite high up. And they were doing well, but I was finding a lot of heat was rising and going upstairs. So it were actually red hot up here, but not so warm down here. Well, let me tell you, made a change today. Game changer. Check this out. So I've made some stainless ducts that are going to come down here. So one's down here pointing down at floor here. Look, the heat coming out of that thing is insane. It's red hot. Red hot. Now this one's not quite finished yet, but let me come around here and show you. Look at it, mate. It's got bends and lot. Look, it's better than most places' exhausts. Bends up into ducts and lot. I have just Jubilee clipped it to mezzanine in a minute, but not finished with that. That is going to come round here somewhere, probably round bench, and I'll probably put another little kick out just to try and diversify the heat output so it's not just in one concentrated area. But these dual action, because it's exhaust tube stainless, that red hot. So they act like little radiators, so the heat coming off of the actual pipes, as well as the heat output that's getting blown out of both of them. Game changer. So when I've run this around back at wall, again, it will work like a little bit of a radiator around here. Genius. Absolutely genius. Transformed it. So yeah, they're not, don't get me wrong, it's not like Jamaica in here, it's not red hot, but outside today, it's freezing. I had to defrost car this morning, that's how cold it is outside. These heaters, it's nice in here now, look. You can just see my breath the tiniest little bit, but it's nice and warm in here. Carl earlier had his body warmer off and everything. I mean, I could probably have mine off if I were doing some work and not just dossing around doing that. So I've been messing around doing that while I should be doing this exhaust. Yeah, I don't want to think that I've got nothing to do. I've got plenty to do, but yeah. I needed to sort it. Anyway, let's get back on this Leon. Let's get it finished. Now, it's just 2 bends now, so 90 degrees there, 90 degrees there, tailpipes, and we're away. Come on, Connor, you tell them what we're doing next. I'm sick of doing talking.
I was doing next. Angus, in fact.
Is that next job?
Yeah.
There you
Simple.
go.
Curl down under. Easy to go on these.
That's it, innit? Last part. Bosh some hangers on this, drop a tag on it. All midsection's already welded up, done and dusted.
2 more welds, that's it.
Weld them up round there. Weld, weld, hangers. We're ready to go and see what it does on draggy. Oh, hang on, we'll have to put... We've been getting a lot of hate lately about all illegal stuff, so before we take this out, we are going to have to put that original DPF back in. So that's what that is there. So before we take it out, we will be fitting, just for in the name of science, we will show you what it sounds like straight pipe, but we will be putting that back on before we take it on road.
Yeah.
Won't we, Connor?
Yeah.
100%. Right, our job then, hold this straight while Connor tacks on. She's about there. Go for it. Do. Right, same on the other side. What is that? What's that coming over the hill? They're pretty damn good to me. Final leg then. Get this welded up. We'll see what it sounds like. Really nice. Right boys, there it is, there's that finished up. Now we've just spoke with customer. Customer does want us to do the tune on this as well. He's unknown, he doesn't know what's on there. And obviously we don't want this tie wrapped at thingy, and if we unplug it we're going to get limp mode. So we're going to unplug it anyway. And we're going to do mapping on it. So we're going to get rid of fault code for that. We'll tie wrap that up nice and neatly in a second. Yeah, we'll see what it sounds like, shall we? And we'll see what it does on a draggy list once we'll do mapping first, so we've got best chance. Even though all these do is wheel spin. Quite a torquey engine, but yeah, sound. Right, tie wrap that up, get it down, have a listen, and then what we've got to do, Connor?
Take it out for a spin.
No, what we've got to do first before we take it out for a spin?
Map it.
No, before that.
Sound test.
Before that.
Wipe it. I don't understand. I don't know.
It's not legal to drive on road without a cat, Connor. We've got to put
DPF back on.
Trying to set an example here. We're putting original DPF. We're putting original DPF back on. Everyone's giving us some hate on thingies about all these illegal. We have, it's down here. Actually, look, it's there. Everyone's getting his hate saying DVSA are going to come knocking. Well, if anyone from DVSA is watching,
Give me 5 minutes.
10 minutes and that'll be going back on. We're going to have a quick sound check and then that's going back on before we drive it. Serious. Right, let's have a listen. Go on now, go for it. Oh, it's loud. Loud that. Oh, Connor's driving a legal car. There you go, officers. Connor's behind the wheel. Engine running. Try sport, yeah, they're all stupid, aren't they? How you turn traction off on? No, don't let you rev it, does it? Go on, rev it. So there you go, in case you're wondering. If you want to know what a straight pipe 2 litre TDI sounds like, this is the newer engine. Well, now you know. So we're just going to fit this DPF back on, and we're going for a spin. You what? Daylight? It's a little bit earlier than normal, so it's daylight. Nice change for us, isn't it? Let's go and see.
It's actually not earlier, it's just lights. Lights are getting lighter.
Let's go and see what this Leon's about then.
Wheels
We need traction has got to come off. Can't live with that. So annoying. One car, vehicle. So annoying. How'd you turn traction off in these cars? Might even have to Google it. Can't be doing with traction on. Do it. You have to go into the settings here and turn it off. Car setup. That's stupid. That is ridiculous. What happened to a good old button? Just press button, job done. If you ever get caught short and you want to quickly turn it off, you know what I mean? You've got to mess around going in all that. It's dangerous.
30.
Anyway. Loud that and it set DPFs on.
Quarter mile.
Mad that. I can't believe it sounds like that. Anyway, let's go and see what it does on our draggy, yeah. It's definitely loud. So seeing as the last video I got a few comments, just like to reiterate, these videos are strictly for entertainment purposes only. Any illegal modifications are obviously not for road use. We would never ever drive a car on road with illegal modifications.
Never, ever.
Never. Entertainment purposes only. This has got a DPF on it. Just done rest exhaust and then put DPF back on. So he has got downpipe for track use, should he want it. And if he ever does forget and drives it on a road, well, that's obviously his responsibility and not mine. I shall not be held responsible for that. Oh my God, look at traffic.
Sounds loud, that.
Wow,
Wow,
look at opposite side of bypass.
Oh, yeah.
It is loud for a DPF, it's mad loud. Really loud. Other side of bypass,
Smells
wow.
cool, isn't it, that?
It does smell cool in here. It does smell cool in here, you're right. For a good bypass bikeway, I'm going to have to sit in all that Ramalana.
Yeah.
And I can't test it anywhere else because it's not fair then, is it? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Look, there's traffic everywhere. Oh.
Do we just abort it?
Bit crap really, isn't it? There's been an accident or something on bypass. That bypass is absolutely gridlocked. I think we're gonna have to abort it, folks. We're gonna have to abort the draggy run. I can't test it anywhere else because it's not fair then. Got to be tested on the same spot, but also in the interest of me and Connor not sitting in traffic for the next hour, I think we're gonna have to abort it. gutted. I'll be honest with you, it were never going to do out anyway. And not only that,
it was going to be about an 8.
CJ's a local kid anyway, innit? We can just get him back another day.
Yeah.
Get him back another day and we can get it on there if he really wants to get it on there. No issue. Yeah, in the interest of us not sitting in traffic for an hour, sadly we are going to have to abort it. But what do we think? What do we think to a straight pipe?
I like it, mate.
You like it?
Yeah. Not straight pipe, remember?
Yeah. Cat back straight pipe, yeah. What do we think?
I like it. I always like loud diesels though, me, so that's why.
I'm not a fan. It's a bit too fabby of the RS for me. It's a nice car. It's a bit too fabby of the RS for my liking. I mean, let me wipe window down.
It does that. It sounds amazing to me. That.
You reckon?
Yeah.
It's a bit noisy for my liking, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, I would recommend if you are going to do a similar setup that you put a silencer in it.
That is loud. That.
It's loud.
Real question is this legal?
The real question is this: was all this legal? Absolutely fucking not.
God, it does smell cool into this.
Yeah, it does.
Have we broke it?